Hey everyone, this is Mike, and this is my Module 5 journal entry for The Secret Life of Groceries. We had two questions this week, and we'll dive right in. Uh, when Laura wrote about the qualities that Walters everywhere embody that do not have clear metrics attached to them, I immediately thought of two qualities that were really being referenced. The first would be the knowledge gained on the job, leading to expertise that will definitely enhance the customer experience. I know that HR types can try to quantify experience by equating it with time employed, and those are correlated but not always causated. So I know that knowledge and expertise that really can only be gained by doing that job for a long time can be something that's hard for people to see on a spreadsheet, and they can just see that somebody who's been there for 5 years makes almost double what someone else makes, but doesn't see that they really are worth almost double in terms of value and knowledge. Uh, Secondly, the Walters of the customer service industry are professional and pleasant, even when their work environment is not. I've worked customer service for 2 decades now, and I can tell you that positivity and pleasantness come from within a lot of the time. It's just something that people have and they bring to work with them. It's rarely fostered by work environments, and it's often negatively correlated with the amount of time spent working in the industry. I've seen the industry take really pleasant people and wear them down into short and not pleasant to be around. So I think that a lot of that positive attitude that they bring with them and that tenacity, that's also a really tough value to quantify and put on a spreadsheet for people to look at and evaluate. Uh, and as for the second question, when we talk about the refrain voting with your fork and how it was made more complicated by Chapter 5, uh, I really saw that this chapter was talking about the realization that selecting a product is more in service of your own image and values than in making a tangible difference. And I know that sounds like a bleak and cynical view, but I can really see where Laura's coming from with this. There was a great line about the real value of third-party certifications that I thought illustrated this point really well on page 211. Talking to Kevin about bliss points, I began to understand third-party certification does not exist to solve a problem in the world, but to solve one inside of me. Their primary purpose is not to make the world a better place, it's to make the grocery store a safer place for me to shop. They lower my barriers to buy by promising me two things I crave, a sense of control and a sense of destiny. I think when values become branding and just pitches and there's not a lot of action behind it, we lose a lot of trust. And when we talk about solutions to this, the only solution that I have to this problem is transparency. Transparency to regain trust and to ensure accountability moving forward. And that transparency really brings me into the supplementary reading when we were talking about inspections over these chapters, and how a lot of our food is not being inspected. Something caught my eye on the article from Food Dive about cultivated meat, how the FDA says that they thoroughly review every application and follow a rigorous process, which includes assessing the firm's food safety system. Even the term rigorous process I didn't have trust for. I had to look it up on the USDA website, and for cultured food, they will inspect those places every shift, according to the FDA's own website. So I actually do have a little more trust in cultivated food. I needed to see that transparency. I didn't just need to hear that they're inspected and given clearance by the FDA. I need real quantifiable metrics. What type of inspection? How often? How rigorous are they? What are you looking for? What are your controls? So I just in that food or cultured meat, I see a solution to that transparency problem. More than just marketing terms, we actually have to either back it up on its face, or we have to make it where consumers can follow our branding and see if it's true and help hold people accountable and businesses accountable for what they are advertising. But I'm running up over time. It's great seeing you all, and I will talk to you all next week.